Hi again, welcome to another video, and I've been buying again. In front of us we have 3 Stihl cut-off saws. The oldest one is there. It's a TS350. I have one of them myself. And then we have the TS360. I have had one of them in the past. And then we have the newest one, the TS410. I bought these today. The 3 of them cost me £60. I thought it was a bit of a misprint on the ad. I thought it might have been £60 each, but no, £60 for the 3 of them. So bargain price, even if I just have to break them for spares. They were absolute steal, really. I know nothing about these. I didn't even pull them over or anything. I just paid the man, put them in the car and come home. And yeah, I'm gonna see if they fire up. I'm only gonna put a bit of carb spray in the plug and just see if they fire. Well, it'll be that one and that one. I can't do that one, not right now, because it hasn't got a pull cord on it. But I can do these 2 now, so I'll do them and see if we have any life in them. So the first one I'm going to start with is the oldest one, the TS350. I'm going to just put a bit of carb spray down the plug hole. Some disagree and say you should put some fuel with a 2-stroke mix just to do this, but it's only going to be running for a couple of seconds, and I've always done it like this. I'm happy to go this way. They've probably got bore damage anyway, because these saws usually do have, because they've been around sort of a lot of dust. But we'll see what happens. And if it does kick off, we'll at least know if it's got a spark or not. I did check and it was on. So I'll just pull that over and just... Nothing, so that could well have damage, and it sounds a bit squeaky as well. I will just try a little bit more. Actually, I'll try and just see if it's got spark first. Yeah, it's got a good spark. I'll just show you that. So it has spark, but I've got a feeling it's got more internal damage, which I will probably investigate, but we'll just give it one more go and see if we get any life out of it at all. It does sound squeaky if you listen. We'll just put choke on, but I don't think it'll make any difference. No, so we have nothing out of that one, but we do know it's got spark. So we'll see if we can get this one to pop. I'm going to see if it's got spark first, because the point is pulling it over and over and over if it hasn't. Don't even know if it pulls. Yeah, it's got spark. So that's the result as well, because that's another good coil if I was to break the machine. But I'll try a bit carb spray in this one. It doesn't sound squeaky like the other one. So we'll give it a pull over. The recoil is not good on this one. It's sort of half out, so I'm not sure how it's going to pull. Aha! We had a little fire then. Result, that one does actually run. I think it might have been dragging its own fuel up a little bit at the end, because it ran a bit longer than I would have expected it to with the carb spray. So that's the result, that one runs. So my findings are the TS350, the oldest one, sparked, but it didn't want to run on carb spray, and it sounded squeaky inside the engine. So I've got to look into that. The TS360 ran, and didn't run too bad actually for the time it was running. So what I'm going to do with that is give that a good clean up. I'm going to take the exhaust off and have a look at the piston just to check the piston's okay. I'm going to take the carburetor off and I will refurb that and put a new diaphragm and gasket kit in that and give it a good clean. I've got to do the recoil because that rope is awful, and that might be an easy fix. It seemed to sound okay, but it could still have a scored piston and still run sort of like it did. So we need to just have a look in that and see what's what. A cylinder and piston kit for these isn't that expensive. A lot of the parts are actually quite cheap because you can buy aftermarket parts, and I've found the aftermarket parts for these are okay. So I definitely think that will be able to be saved, and I'm hopeful that that one will be able to be. I've had a little look at the recoil on the TS410, and I've noticed all the internals are missing. So what does that mean? Does that mean the recoil broke and that's all that's wrong with it? I've tried to turn it over and it turns over okay, and it feels nice and smooth. So will I get lucky and all it is a new recoil it needs? We won't know until I've ordered one and tried it. So that's what I'll be doing. So the next video on these will probably be this one, the TS410. I'm going to order a recoil for it today, and when that comes, we'll see if that fires up, and then we'll get working on that one first, and then probably that one second, and then probably that one third. So yeah, going to be a good few videos on these. They should all fix up, I think, hopefully. But like I said, if not, they can break for spares. So it's a win-win, whatever way. So I'm going to leave the video there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll be along with another video again soon. So bye for now.